here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up of last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free with room to run. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Hand off to the single back. Forced out and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Cox. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To the air. It's Mickelson. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog, it's a big stage, all odds are against you, and you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Play action here on first down. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. this offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
But you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, it's Nicholson. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a first down. It's a toss to the left side. Touchdown, Bruins, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here's the option play. He heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. First and 10 play coming up.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pinch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, The goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To throw, it's Jones. It's caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
1st down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Crosses the 25. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to pass this time. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it second and short. On the run, it stops. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running through the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Bruins have first and 10 here. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Quarterback keeps the football. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a good throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. No huddle now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Jones. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Hoffman. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking downfield, it's Jones. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. Pass passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A screen to the wide receiver. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. That'll make it 3 for 3 here. To throw, it's Jones. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Toss play to the outside. He breaks free. He's in the clear. across the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. And they jump on top here in the second half.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back, here's a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it's UCLA on top here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Great chance of the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Many steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, UCLA. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. UCLA offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. He's got the force and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Nicholson. Catch made on the out route. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. He shreds the tackle. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Start pull behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Breaks free. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
In the red area, it's Cox. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he's got it again. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's a handoff. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
4th and short, and the conversion goes for even more. I thought he was going to take it to the end zone. They set up a 1st and goal inside the 1 with a chance to deal another big blow to this defense's confidence.
Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team